It's finally time to say the thing I've been waiting 412 days to say. We're back at Disneyland. At long last, there's no gate anywhere. I was looking forward to going through more than that one. Well, except maybe the pearly gates. Today is April 30th, 2021, the official reopening day of Disneyland. The park has been closed since March of last year, and 412 days ago, I was out here saying goodbye to Disneyland for what we thought would be a quick 2-week closure, which by itself would have been the longest closure in Disneyland's history up till then. And 1 year and 47 days later, we are finally re-entering the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. I gotta tell you, it feels even better than I expected it to. And look at this. It's Mickey! Mickey's back too! Mickey! It's so good to see you again! Oh, this is awesome. The sun is shining. Mickey's here. I believe capacity is limited to 25%, so there's plenty of elbow room for everyone. Town Square looks more beautiful to me than it ever has. And best of all, look at this. Now that, my friends, is a sight for sore eyes. Main Street, USA in all of its glory and beyond. Sleeping Beauty Castle. Oh, Kimberly, I missed you so much. Wait a minute. Where's your mask? Yes, sadly, even if you're vaccinated like we are, you still have to wear a mask and, of course, still follow social distancing guidelines. But although my face may be sweaty under here, I'm not worried about that at all because we're back at Walt Disney's glorious original Magic Kingdom, the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. It is really hard to believe it has been 412, or actually technically now 413 days since I was standing here on the day Disneyland was closing up. Honestly, if it wasn't for wearing the mask right now, I almost wouldn't believe it. It would be like the whole pandemic just never happened. Anyway, besides this being Disneyland's reopening day, it's also very special for another reason. Today is my Disney princess's birthday. It's Allie's birthday. Can you believe that? What a birthday present. It's like a magical wish come true. All right, and now that we've had our can you believe we're back, isn't it beautiful moment? It's time to get down to business. There's been a few changes to Disneyland since we've all been away. Starting with some huge changes to one of my favorite Disneyland rides of all time. Snow White's Scary Adventures has become Snow White's Enchanted Wish. It's been completely transformed. So of course, we're getting in line. Some of the changes, like the new paint scheme, are very subtle. But if you take a closer look at this. The old poisoned apple is gone. There's a whole new entrance theme. And before, where you used to enter the Evil Queen's dungeon, it's now been transformed, well, still sort of into a little holding cell for Snow White. But instead of the Evil Queen's evil lair, look at that transformation. They must have called Chip and Joanna. Oh, dude, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. I haven't been in here since they were shutting the ride down to make the changes. And so, by the way, if you want a detailed look at the way it used to be, I'll link the video in the description. There's definitely more butterflies than I remember. Are you ready, Allie? Here we go! I'm so excited! Oh, it's been so long! Wow, look at that. Instead of being on the stairs, Snow White has joined the 7 dwarves!
These dwarfs can't hide Snow White. No.
That's the same, but that's different. Look at that! They're heading off to work, and we get to work with them. Okay, that is gorgeous. These changes are amazing. Well, actually, they're a mining. They're a mining. Hey, Doc! Doc!
Dude, check it out. It's growing! It's growing! Wait, did you see the vault?
Okay. Here we go. Prepare for everybody's mother-in-law.
Magic mirror on the wall.
This disguise, I'll fool them all.
Ooh, the dungeon has changed a little bit. A little bit of color, a little bit of redecorating. Scary. I guess that's what she was doing during the pandemic. Oh, I love that. Okay, look at this. This is totally different. She bites the apple, and the scary forest has now become what used to be the ending, and we get this now. Oh, wow. It's gorgeous. Love's kiss has awakened Snow White. So beautiful. I hope I meet my prince one day. That was incredible. And they live happily ever after. Just like we're gonna do when I win that lottery. I did love the old scary forest part that they had to take out, but I get it. It totally does give them the space to make it a more complete story. It turned out even better than I expected. And now that first thing I wanted to do is out of the way. It's time to do something I've been dreaming of for 413 days. Whenever I've thought about Disneyland this whole time, the one thing that I really wanted was a Disneyland popcorn. Seriously, I've talked about it during the whole pandemic. I kept saying all I want to do is go to Disneyland, get a popcorn, sit on a bench with a beautiful birthday gal, and stare at the castle. Plus, this has the added bonus of being one of the few places you can take off your mask as long as you're eating or drinking and you're seated in a DDA, designated dining area. Dude, this is all I wanted. This is my quarantine dream come true. With a bonus horse.
This is what Disneyland should feel like so open, so nice.
Yeah, a cast member and I were just reminiscing about how this is how Disneyland used to be during the weekdays before the 60th anniversary, when they had a thing called an off season. It's like the days of yore. I feel so fulfilled now. The flowers are in bloom. The baking is fresh. Oh gosh, it is beautiful out here. And look at all the space. Although I heard there's gonna be a little less space soon because the park hopper tickets are about to come over from DCA anytime, which means we should probably take this opportunity to get a little deeper into some of Disneyland's lands. Now, normally I'm an Adventureland first kind of guy. It's my favorite land of all the lands. But for some reason today, Allie said she's feeling Frontierland, and Allie gets what Allie wants. I mean, it is her birthday after all, right? I mean, how can you say no to the Old West? Which, by the way, is looking more amazing than ever. I think this is the fewest people I have ever seen walking through Frontierland in the middle of the day in my entire life. Ooh, looks like the old shooting gallery is closed for the moment. But if I'm not mistaken, the wildest ride in the wilderness is up and running. And with lines this short, how can we resist? Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I'm so happy to be back in Rainbow Ridge. No time to dwell on it though. We've got a train to catch. Oh, here we go. Watch out for bats, Allie. Watch your head. Gosh, it's been so long. I missed the turtles, the recyclable, and the rattlesnakes, and most of all, the goats and skunks. Everybody always forgets about the skunks. Not big enough enough. There's no expense. Oh. Whew. They don't call it the wildest ride in the wilderness for nothing. Did you hold on to your hats and glasses? Whew, I didn't. That was so fun. I'm sure I said this in Walt Disney World, but it turns out the secret to really enjoying theme parks is to be not used to going to the theme parks anymore. Everything feels so fresh and exciting again. This might be my favorite day at Disneyland in forever. It's not just coming back after that year-long break. It's the warm weather, the fact that everybody's in a good, appreciative mood, no couples fighting, no mom saying, "You ruined my vacation!" And especially the social distancing, just the fact that everything feels so wide open. Well, except over here near Pirates of the Caribbean, where the line is a little tasty. I mean, it's still really spaced out and it moves quickly, but boy howdy, is it a popular choice today. I know this is gonna sound weird coming from me, but I forgot about New Orleans Square. You know what I mean? Like, I just haven't been thinking about it in so long. If you saw all those documentaries I did about Disneyland in the 50s, well, there was no New Orleans Square in the 50s, so I wasn't thinking about it then. And then, of course, I was out at Walt Disney World for a while, no New Orleans Square there. It feels really weird to be surprised by something that you should have been expecting. It's like walking into your house and suddenly realizing, wow, I've got 2 bedrooms. Everybody knows that feeling, right? No, wait, you're right. That's weird. I believe the heat is finally starting to get to me. It's a little over 90 degrees. People have been stopping us a lot today to talk to us for a long time in the sun. Probably a good time to take a water break. I think the #1 question that we've been getting all day is, does it feel crazy to be back? How crazy does it feel to be back? Doesn't it feel crazy to be back? And the weird thing is, not really. It feels normal. It feels good, except for the mask. The mask doesn't feel normal. But otherwise, you're like, wow. You're just blown away by how normal it feels to be back. All right, hopefully we're rehydrated a little bit now. We have been here all day, and so far we've only gone on 2 rides. And more things have changed around here than just Snow White. They've also done a number on the Haunted Mansion. Dude, it's been so long since we were in the mansion. I heard they dusted out the cobwebs a little, spruced up the lighting in there. Of course, the pet cemetery outside has all been refreshed, but the biggest changes apparently are all in the loading area inside. Pretty excited to see if I can spot some of the changes. Normally I'd feel all pressured, like I gotta find every change, but I know I'll be back now. Today is just all about being back in the original Magic Kingdom, just going with the flow. It's the scariest haunted mansion thing of all. The haunted birdhouse. Ooh, we're almost there. Almost to the air conditioning. That's one thing I've always liked about ghosts. They appreciate good air conditioning. Ooh, here we go. Okay, we're going on #1. I was wondering how they do this with the pandemic. Looks like they've got various numbers on the floor. They're always trying to keep us apart.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you, Venus.
Oh, dude. We're finally back in the portrait gallery. Dude, I'm pretty excited about this because when they redid this, they removed one of my favorite portraits. And if what I heard is correct, supposedly it's made its way back in to this newly rethemed portion of the loading area. Dude, look at this. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. And look, April to December is back. She was always my favorite. There's always... All right, here we go. So far, I'm noticing a lot of lighting upgrades, and the doors are knocking and banging more furiously than ever. The spirits have been rejuvenated, Allie. Oh, and I think this air conditioning is rejuvenating me too. Wait, what the heck? Oh boy. I was not expecting
spiders, tail of a rat. All in the spirits, wherever they're at.
Oh! The Hatbox Ghost! I forgot all about you! It's like the best day of rediscoveries ever! Oh wow, dude, look at all of this. Everything is clearer and spookier than I've ever seen it before. This is incredible! Dude, it is so good to see all of my ghastly, ghostly friends again. Oh, look at that. And the ghost is following us home, Allie. Just like that movie Ghost with that guy from the dancing movie. You know what I'm talking about. He had the moves, I'll tell you that. Dude, not being here for so long and having gone to the Magic Kingdom and riding that Haunted Mansion over and over almost sort of erased the original from my mind. It's so exciting, like rediscovering everything. Oh, look at this. Old Chickapin Hill. See, Splash Mountain is one of those things that's going to be undergoing big changes in the future. So I really want to ride it, especially since it's so hot. And of course, I want to sink my teeth into some critter country and wander all around back there. But I got to keep reminding myself, we do have tickets for some other days coming up. So we don't have to cram it all into one day. But the thing is that we couldn't come for so long. I feel like, what if it's open today and then they take it away from us again? I gotta do everything. I gotta try to force myself to remain calm. I can save Pirates and Splash Mountain for next time, but dude, there's no way I'm coming back to Disneyland and not venturing into my favorite land of them all, Adventureland. I don't know exactly what it is, but Adventureland has just always been my favorite. It's just so colorful and jungly and full of different architecture and flames. And it doesn't hurt that this is where I met the dazzlingly beautiful love of my life. Dude, but just look at it. It just looks like a place you'd have an adventure. Which reminds me, if it's adventure we're after, Adventureland has maybe the greatest adventure ride of them all, Indiana Jones. I am so excited to get back on this ride. First, I was freaking out because I thought, look at this. The Jungle Cruise is open. And if we're talking of change, the Jungle Cruise is undergoing a total reimagining. So I was like, what the heck? We've got to do that. And then I realized, nope, you dummy. They're just using it for the Indiana Jones line. Oh, well, at least we get to go in the building on the way to Indy. And I don't mind that at all. Whoa, look at this, see? It's not every day you come up here. I almost never get on the Jungle Cruise when the line is so long that it goes upstairs. So it's kind of fun to have an excuse to come up here and look around. There's a lot of cool stuff hidden away in this building, but no Fountain of Youth, though. No gold. That's the rich stuff we're looking for. And luckily, I know right where to find it. Behold, the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Finally, we haven't been to Allie's church in so long. Dude, I am so ready for an adventure. I'll let Allie stop here and do her prayers really quick. And then in to the tunnels, my friends. Oh, this is so much better than cleaning the garage out today, I told you. Is old Bones still back there? Probably. No time to check. Dude, the theming in this queue, in this line, has always been some of, if not the best. I mean, Rise of the Resistance is good, but I still think this tops it. Especially when you're moving at a decent pace like this. Just the fact that you get to go to the caves and all the booty traps.
Booby trap.
That's what I said, booty traps. I mean, you really do start living the adventure. Oh, you know I've got to do it. You know I've got to check. We made it. Close call. Oh, now that is a sight for sore eyes. Woo. Oh, I missed it in here. Not just the epic view, but also the climate control. Suddenly you are turning suddenly and dropping suddenly. Wow, the movie theaters are open now too. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say earlier, the Jungle Cruise building portion of the line was pretty long. They totally make up for it in here, because we are booking it. Almost there. The suspense is killing me. It's time, my friends. It's time. It's a little weird to be behind plexiglass, but I'll take it. Hello.
Curtain of time. It is your destiny.
That didn't tell us about COVID last time we came to
Your destiny now lies beyond the gates of
Doom! That sounds bad!
We've got a problem here. What? There's big steps in there.
Oh, this part really bugs me. Man, how awesome are the lights?
Snakes. That's so good.
This reminds me of Yuba City. Oh, my spleen!
Let me in. Get me out. Get me out.
Watch out behind you! Harrison! He's okay!
Next time, you were blindfolded, okay?
He's okay! Thank goodness! He's got more Indiana Jones movies to make! Dude, that was so fun. How was that for a birthday present? So you always love Indiana Jones. It always gets you happy again. One of the greatest rides ever. Possibly the greatest of all time. Woo! Oh, dude, the air conditioning in here is so good. Disneyland, for these first few reopening days, closes at like 7 o'clock. You don't have much day out here at the parks right now. So I know we really should be in a hurry, but like I said, the AC makes me want to leave this ride very slowly.
Hurry up.
I don't want to.
Come on.
Okay, I'm coming. I think they might have schnazzed up some of that lighting in there. Next time I come back, I'm gonna try and get the front so I can see it a little better. All right, dude. That was amazing. Unfortunately, now we've only got about an hour left. So as much as I want to hang out in Adventureland for a bit longer, and as much as for some reason I really want to go in the Tiki Room, considering we haven't even seen Tomorrowland all day, it's probably time for us to head in that direction. Dude, everything looks so gorgeous today. I mean, we have been having a miniature heat wave and the sun has been blasting down like a laser beam all day, but I gotta say, it sure does look pretty. It matches you. All right, enough procrastinating. It's time to face the future. Dude, look how good the entrance looks without those rocks. Ooh, and look at this. Looks like they're getting a new futuristic design. That is going to look awesome. Now, if only they could make this thing just a little less gold. Just a little. All right, Tomorrowland, we are back. I haven't been back here since the 1950s. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure to check out my Disneyland time travel documentary to learn about the world of tomorrow of yesterday. Whatever size of guest capacity this is today is perfect. Look at this crowd. What crowd, you say? Exactly. This is incredible. I mean, we're almost towards closing time here. Space Mountain and Star Tours are both open. And look how much room there is. This is incredible. I have never seen this much elbow space at Tomorrowland in all my days. Forget swinging a cat, you got enough room to swing a whole alley around and not hit anybody. I feel like I've actually gotten more emotional or like more excited as the day has gone on. And I think it's because the more we walk around, the more real it all feels, you know? I mean, for a while there, it felt like Disneyland was never going to reopen. But to see the Autopia topiing and the rocket jets spinning and just just the looks on little kids' faces as they walk around and re-experience Disneyland has been incredible. Of course, some things here are still closed, like the Matterhorn and the Finding Nemo submarine fleet, both for refurbishment reasons in some cases, because, you know, being shut down for that long has its consequences. And in other cases, because it was a little too difficult to keep people socially distanced on certain attractions. But I'm sure as more and more people get vaccinated and as more and more restrictions fall away, we'll see more and more attractions reopen. It's crazy, man. I was just realizing today is one for the history books. Disneyland reopening after its longest closure ever. And that's not the only thing. I mean, the weird short hours. I don't think I've ever dealt with that here before. It's the first day Disneyland's been officially open to the public with the whole mask thing going on. There's a lot going on today. It's a little overstimulating, actually. We rode a lot fewer rides than I thought we were going to today, but mostly just because we were constantly being stopped by people. But you know what? It was hard to get annoyed or anything because everybody here today was just so full of joy. They couldn't help. Everybody wants to share the excitement. And I mean, sure, we all love Disneyland, but that's really only scratching the surface. Theme parks are neat, but they're not everything. No. The joy goes much deeper. Disneyland reopening is about a whole lot more. It's about hope returning, the magic coming back, looking forward to brighter days instead of darker ones, and just feeling like joy, happiness, and imagination still have a place in this world. That is why people are happy today. I promised myself I wouldn't choke up today, but I almost did it to myself just there. But it's true, gang. It's all true. Disneyland is awesome, and I can't wait to be back maybe later this week. Plus, I have a whole bunch more Disneyland history projects I'm working on, which should get a lot more interesting now that the park is technically back open. So there's a whole lot more Disneyland to look forward to. But my friends, unfortunately, you know what I'm going to say next. With Disneyland closing so early, I'm afraid today's adventure is drawing to a close. You can see everybody getting their last minute pictures in front of the castle. Some people rushed into the line for a last minute chance at Snow White, but the park is now officially closed. We didn't do it all, but I think we did pretty much everything we could have done today, which means we've done our duty. So you'd think I'd be satisfied. You think I'd be ready to go home and sleep well, to rest my barking dogs and stamp my feet. But the thing is, the last time I was here, about to leave Disneyland, everyone was saying, oh, don't worry, we'll be back in 2 weeks. And it's 413 days later. So part of me just wants to sneak back inside the castle and never leave, just so I can make sure they can never take Disneyland from me again. But I guess, since unfortunately that's not allowed, we'll have to be satisfied that we've done our duty. And now, at last, we can go home and sleep well. Make sure to check out our online store. The link is in the description, and we'll see you real soon. Look at this. See, nobody wants to leave.
I don't want to leave.
Remember the last time we left, what they did? Oh, 2 weeks.
They closed it.
Yes, 413 days ago.
Was it that many days?
Dude, it was a lot of days. All right, David's not leaving. He's staying.
I think that we should fix that by staying here for
I think
113 days.
you stay here overnight and make sure they let us all back in. On the next time. All right, we'll see you later. See ya. Satchel Bros. All my hopes and dreams. That's why it's so small. Oh, look at this. This is how you stay socially distanced from him. A frying pan.
Oh no, we were actually just planning on making some apple crumble for Maximus.
Oh.
Freaking crumble for Pascal.
So that's not for in case he gets within 6 feet?
Oh, definitely not.
Okay. Mickey! Oh, you guys are getting off. Oh, I didn't have to run after all. Uh-oh. Here comes Magic Journeys. Did you guys just have a magic journey on that fire truck? Wow. Hi, Steve. Wow, magicjourneys.com. Fresh Heimbuck? And the rocket jets spinning and the churro people stuffing their faces. What? I could save pirates and Splash for next time, but dude, there's no way I'm coming to. Uh-oh. Gluten! Somebody's been baking gluten!
Justin, not like, I have no idea. I can't do Justin.
What?
I can't do crazy, weird, awkward Justin, like getting in people's faces and stuff.
What?
I don't know how to do that.
Is that what I do? No! I do? Fresh! It's so fresh! Hey! That's a big goose. I heard what's good for this goose. It's good for the gander. Oh, I know this guy! Are you filming me? Filming you? Filming me? Filming you? What's happening? Max! Yay! I mean, being shut down that long time. Being shut down that long time. What?
Okay, do it again.
Do it again.
Happy birthday to you.
Aw.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Allie. Happy birthday to you.
Dude, Dylan was putting the moves in there, dude. He was like working extra hard. Woo!